Because why? Because we haven't been opening up enough shards in Raid Shadow Legends. What are my final words before we start this journey into the afterlife? Don't worry. I have Danny the Death Knight to keep me company. Is his first name Danny? I don't know. I call him Danny. Use my link or scan my QR code and you'll get Tagore as a new player. And when you hit level 40, you'll get Deacon, please. Use my promo code, my giveaway, I beg of you. It's the last thing I can give before I depart. Jokes aside, I might be internally dying at the time of this recording. Don't worry. I always post these videos like 5 weeks later because I have so many other videos to talk about Raid Shadow Legends. I have a little bit of the sickies. It's not because we haven't been opening up enough shards in Raid. I hear if you don't open up enough shards, your body's gonna have withdrawals. But don't worry, by the time you see this video, likely we'll be back up and running. But you could say, oh, Arnold, I hope you feel better. And I'll tell past Arnold about it. Okay. Anyways, what are we here for today? I wanted to make this video. I rolled out of my Gary's mom's basement dungeon to make this video today because we're hitting a milestone. Now, yes, I know we're at 4 million power. We've been killing in the Raid Shadow Legends hemisphere, but that's not to say that we've been paying for some sins of being a newbie at Raid Shadow Legends. When I started this account last year, and you know, as I kind of got more involved in the game, I played every day, and you kind of get familiarized with the economy and all these different champions and nooks and crannies of this game. I realized, oh shoot, I missed out on a lot of big stuff. Like, for example, I made a video about how I neglected the Arbiter missions for so long. I didn't understand the importance of it until I was like 6 months in. So yeah, but today's a milestone where we are rectifying a sin of a newbie, and that is, my friend, taking advantage of free legendary champions that everybody should be taking advantage of. This is why I like kind of coming to this game cold turkey, not knowing what the hell is going on, because I'm assuming most players that are coming to this game, they're floundering around like a Magikarp out of water like I was. Magikarp. And one of the biggest mistakes that I addressed many months ago, I made that video, I'm not sure what it was at this point, but I made this video saying, hey, I made a big boo-boo, please don't do the same thing as I did. And that was taking advantage of Yannicka, or is that Yannicka? Whatever it is, and Yakarl. And well, I'm happy to say, after many months of addressing this issue, I am at the point where today we are going to be, well, we're able to unlock them. As you guys know, I don't just unlock stuff right away. I wait till there's a more opportune time, like a champion chase event or tournament, whatever the case might be. But today, we are unlock ready for both of these champions. In this game, getting free legendaries is a big deal, whether it's a login reward, whether it's like a special limited time event or whatnot. The Arbiter, for example, and the Ramidus and the whatever the night guy is, Marius, getting more opportunities to get free champions is a big deal. So let's go ahead first show you why they're important. They're pretty respectable overall legendaries in the game. If we go over to the beautiful Hell Hades website, you see that this Yakarl the Scourge is the 4-star overall rated champion and a Void champion. Void champions are a big deal, especially legendary Void champions. Yeah, huge deal when they do show up. And you know, this is going to be mostly a champion that's pretty decent for arena, for example, or even some of the core dungeon stuff if you still need help with that. Or the hard mode Fire Knight is actually pretty interesting. That for me is a big deal. Dark Phase, one of the harder rotations for Doom Tower. So pretty nifty stuff that you got going on. A lot of free shenanigans going on, decrease speed, increase speed, stuff that's going on there. And you have the Lord of Ice, which is this passive effect right here, which increase the damage of the damage the champion inflicts by 10% for each champion in battle under a freeze debuff. Kind of a nice thing to have right there. And having ways to freeze makes, for example, this, I could say this personally because I have Lady Noelle, which is a freeze champion of her own, makes Dark Fate easy. If you could start just freeze everyone, well, life is pretty grandiose and perfect, my friend. So that's going to be a great champion to have right there, again, for free. And then we have Yannicka, which is a 4-star champion as well. Not a Void champion, but it's fine, still good overall. Where it kind of addresses some other things in this game. You know, you have maybe a little bit more clan boss performance, maybe a little bit more Hydra performance than Yakarl, for example. You know, freeze isn't really a big thing for, you know, those bosses, but nonetheless, it's kind of helpful for that. Decent in arena as well, good in the core experience. However, not so much for the hard mode stuff. that goes on there. You're going to get the leech, you're going to get the veil, which is pretty nifty, then also getting perfect veil. So a lot of veil opportunities here. And then the elven judgment allows you to attack all the enemies. We'll give shield buffs, remove the shield, buffs from the target if this champion is under veil or perfect veil. Then you can deal extra damage equal to 50% of the value removed from the shield buffs. So the only thing that kind of sucks is she doesn't really have a like passive ability. It seems like it's more just special ability. So it seems like for me, Carl might be the better one to have overall, but nonetheless, free champions are free champions, especially if you're free to play. This is a big deal. And the biggest hurdle for this is making sure you're in a good clan that's able to get you a nice steady stream of these currencies up here by doing the variety of quests, which actually I already did. Okay, cool. I was like, did I not do my quest? Did I not do my quest? So making sure you have a decent clan that's doing these quests, the basic, the expert, the elite quest, is gonna be a big deal. I haven't found it to be too much of a big deal, but also I'm with some pretty amazing people when I started this clan. Shout out to all these beautiful people here. We also have a second clan as well. And if there has been a demand, I'll start up a third clan if some more people want to get involved in Raid Shadow Legends, kind of want to be a part of our little Kyber family that we have right now. I'll start up a third clan. If anything, I'm just not involved in every single one of those. This is the one I'm in right here. These are my boys and gals over here. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and pick up these last few shards and then we can finally focus on other things, but you know, there's not really many other things to focus on here. So anyways, let's go ahead. We're gonna claim our last bit of the Yanika shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you can't go to 5 and 6. Yeah, you only get 5 per week, and it's gonna refresh and like, ugh, I know I feel horrible, but I want to make this video before the next reset happens here. And then getting the last few shards of the beautiful Yakarl here, and there we go. And now that they are out of my rotation, because look at that, we have the last few bits here. Now we can buy superior potions with the currency. Looks like, I think glyphs, was it glyphs or XP? There was one of these, replaced Yanika. So now you have other things you could do with it. So the problem is, I would love if we could get to the higher stuff. It's kind of hard to level up the clan. And that's one thing I've learned. So this is the clan we've been kind of thick as thieves since starting up this new clan last year, and you know we're only at what is this, clan level 8? I would be cool if I can get to that legendary skill tomb here. You know, maybe the XP brew down the road, the basalts, basalts, whatever they're called. You know, but that's level 3. I think these are recent additions. It's kind of hard to level up a clan here, but now I can focus on other things. Like now I don't have to feel guilty if I want to pick up silver. Or again, I know I was an idiot when I first started. I was kind of ignoring this shipment completely. Didn't understand the value of this, but here we go. You know, sometimes I think rare skill books show, but kind of changed a little bit what's in here. You know, I don't really think I care about the Arbiter shards because skin fragments because I don't have her, but maybe I will. But there we go. Get some superior spirit potions because why not? Pick it up. Look at that. So again, this is a shop. Again, I know I made this video a while ago about mistakes I made. This was one of them. Don't ignore the clan shop. Get into a nice group of people. One thing I noticed, it feels like, yes, I feel like the clan folks in this game is not as important as some other hero collector games out there. It feels like it could be a little bit more casual to still make sure you're making progress here. So as long as you're with a decent group of people that just understands the core of it, so as long as there wasn't a clan of like 30 newbies of me, you're probably gonna be okay. And making sure everyone's going to doing their clan quest, knocking all this stuff. It's gonna be big to help you get, again, more free champions inside of your arsenal. And then when you do that, then you can focus on the other thing. Get some silver, extra chickens, XP brews, whatever the case might be, whatever you're needing for your roster. And yeah, again, I would love to get all this higher tier stuff, but it's kind of a little bit out of reach for the moment. It might be a while before we get up and running here. What clan? What's our rank right now? We're at, that's Clan Quest Progress. I don't know. I think I said 9, 10. My brain's fried. Don't ask me questions here. But anyways, let's go over to the portal. And now we have the fragment summons available for Yakarl and Yanika. So, all right, people, we'll unlock this at another time. You got, again, if you don't know, let me tell you. Unlike other games, when you get something, you generally just unlock it right away. With a game like this, you want to try to time unlocks, whether for shard openings, whether for things like your summoning portal for the fragments. You want to try to open them up, or unlock them, I should say, when there's some sort of champion chase event or a tournament, so you get points that kind of contribute towards something else, getting you additional resources, helping you get a good placement on the leaderboard. So, and also I have other champions to upgrade right now, so I'm not like in a dire need to drop everything and get Yanika up and right. Sometimes I'm impatient, I'll just unlock it right away, but right now we are, at the time of this video, we are at just the very beginning of the Lysander Fusion event, and nothing popping up for the moment. But when there's something like this, a champion chase tournament, that's when you get points for summoning the fragment shards. I don't think the champion events or the summoning events. Tournaments and events, it's slightly different word, but different meaning. One gives you credit for unlocking through fragments, the other one does not. So the next time we get something like this champion chase tournament, that just ended for Chalco the Blind, which don't worry, we bagged the champion and the 5-star because we boss like that over here. That's what we're gonna unlock them. So anyways, we'll pretend that we're unlocking them now, but we're gonna unlock them for real in the future. So everyone, pretend we're clicking on that. Oh, click. Oh, YouTuber face. Oh my God. It's the greatest thing ever. Okay, now we gotta do it for you, Carl. All right, we're gonna pretend we hit click. All right, there we go, people. We have emotionally unlocked your Carl and Yannicka today. I'm just happy because I'm paying for a lot of the mistakes as a newbie, and it's fine. I like doing those mistakes because if I start up a new account or when new people come in, I understand those mistakes because I went through those mistakes myself. Same thing like Arbiter. So listen, do as I say, not as I do. It's gonna help you do a lot better in this game because, like, for example, Arbiter, I could have been done this a long time ago, many months ago, but because I didn't understand the importance of all these different characters and whatnot. There are so many champions in this game, free champions, amazing champions, that it took me a while to kind of get on the hamster wheel, understand what's going on. So that's gonna wrap it up for today. I'm gonna go back in Gary's mom's basement dungeon. I'm gonna NyQuil myself out of my mind. And in the meantime, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, I don't know. Tell me your favorite champion in this game, I don't know. Here's the link down below if you're a new player. Get that Tagore right away, and then when you hit level 40, you'll get Deacon Armstrong, and as his last name says, he's pretty strong, my friends. Thank you for stopping by. We are checking off the big things on my list that I made mistakes on, and then we can focus on the future. And until we meet again, always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.